The Allan Gray Orbis Foundation taught me to have a broader perspective, to think about what kind of legacy I'd like to leave. They made me dig deep into my soul and figure out what's my life purpose and how I want to make South Africa a better place. It's also made me more conscious of how powerful entrepreneurship can be as a tool to solve some of the most difficult challenges that we face. So Deep Medical Therapeutics was founded in 2018. We offer pathology services, and our aim is really to make pathology services more accessible and affordable for Africans. In Africa and also in South Africa, we have the highest rate of STIs, and the challenge is that the cost is extremely high, especially if you're in the private sector, which limits the amount of people that can actually access these tests. So the idea behind what we're doing is to make the tests more affordable so that people can know their status. I want Africa to really be able to thrive, have access to the best clinics, have access to the best medication, the best diagnostic services. I definitely love the work that I do. It's my life passion. I'm really passionate about Africa, making a positive impact. And I think that's also what, the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation really ingrained in us, to say, how do we use our skills, knowledge, and resources to make Africa a better place? And I'm really going to just dedicate my life to making sure that by the time that I leave this place, that Africa is in a better place in terms of healthcare.
My journey to being an Allan Gray Fellow was an interesting one, because I was at a careers fair in Matric. And I think the Allan Gray guys must have had a very big stand, a South Africa flag, and probably some good free things that, as a Matric I got quite excited by. And just going to speak with them and understanding what they were trying to achieve through their scholarship, really about saying, how do we support the change agents for South Africa's future? And that really got me excited.
The Allan Gray Orbis Foundation was founded in 2005 by the late Allan Gray. His vision was to nurture entrepreneurial potential, not just in Southern Africa, but on our continent. Within the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation, we focus on the development of an entrepreneurial mindset. And so we have a curriculum, an entrepreneurship, very bespoke curriculum. You become more innovative, problem-solving, resilient, and the contribution that you will make as an entrepreneur becomes really, really important.
Education is the most powerful tool you can use to change your economic circumstance. And so Go One exists to help people unlock their positive potential through a love for learning. We do that by our technology platform, which is effectively an aggregator of short-form courses and learning materials into one ecosystem. You can think of us like a Spotify for corporate and professional learning. I think the beauty of what the Allan Gray community brings is ecosystem. So one is you find yourself in a community of practice with peers who are particularly smart, very ambitious, but also have a vision for where they want to contribute to the country as a whole. Allan Gray is a very generous scholarship, but I think it's beyond the money they provide for your studies. I think just the ability to help sharpen your entrepreneurial lens when it comes to building business. I appreciate that building something big versus building something small takes the same amount of effort. You're still going to stress over things throughout the night. So you might as well do something big and at scale to be able to achieve your objective. Often I get asked, how have you been able to grow a business to be north of $1 billion and to scale across 14 countries? And the essence is our people. We have a world-class team of people that are passionate about human capital development. I think that's our secret power.
We are all, as Africa, actually reliant on importation of biotechnology products. We wanted to see how we can close that gap. We started to do our own enzymes that are used in molecular diagnostics. My name is Dineo Lioma. I'm the CEO of K-Bio. If you are unable to diagnose people earlier, quicker, smoothly, you then run a risk of having undiagnosed diseases and even people dying without being diagnosed. So these critical tools are important for making sure that we've got access to diagnostic tools as a country, but more importantly as a continent. Helping people to diagnose diseases, to be able to provide therapeutics so that people can get well and go on with their lives. We still remain the only company on the continent that developed these critical tools. When I was doing first year, I saw an opportunity to apply for Allan Gray Orbis Foundation scholarship. For me, it was how do I converge entrepreneur mindset with science. I think the program, most importantly, is being able to help you to push yourself organically to achieve certain things that you never thought you could achieve. We became the first African company to develop a COVID test kit because everything else was imported. So that's significant for us because we existed as a company that wanted to ensure that we localize solutions to reduce costs associated with importation. The price got reduced and we didn't have backlogs after that. I think the work that we're doing has had real impact in many people's lives. My purpose is to serve. I ventured into science because I wanted to see how I can assist to sustain life, ensuring that I'm able to produce quality that can serve mankind.
So creating impact and changing lives, there's nothing more powerful than that. And often we want to measure social impact when there's huge change. But for me, social impact is when you're giving somebody access to an opportunity that they may never have had.